Happy Thursday evening to all you fine folks out there on the World Wide Web, on Facebook and on YouTube. And you are correct. You're on the right channel. You do not need to adjust your TV set. You are watching live on July the 13th, 2023. Charlie Platt and the Dirt Road Sports Show. Thank you for inviting us into your home this evening, your automobile, your car, your boat, your motorcycle, your ultralight plane, whatever you're in tonight or wherever you are watching us. We say thank you for tuning in and watching Charlie Platt and the Dirt Road Sports Show. I promise you, you will not get any more of the truth anywhere on all of the major news networks. You're going to hear it right here first on Charlie Platt and the Dirt Road Sports Show, and we're glad that you're watching. Got you all over the map tonight watching. Even Robbie Peeler has skipped the goat sale in Graceville, Florida to join our show tonight.
He's faithful. Man alive. He's faithful now. He's there to stay. Very few people do that.
Yeah.
Very few people skip the goat sale, goat auction, and chicken and eggs. They still auction off eggs down there, don't they?
Yeah, they sell eggs and baby chicks, and they sell everything. They got two auctioneers going, one selling junk and one selling live animals of all kinds.
You're kind of disparaging their personal property deal there with holding that junk.
That's what I was thinking.
I don't know if I do that or not. That's unnecessary to do.
That's kind of low.
I think that all that auctioneer training just kind of faded away there, and I had a moment, a brief moment where my brain.
That's tacky. That's just tacky. I mean,
all of that. Let me rephrase that. He's missing all of those antique items, all of that nice household furnishings and tools extraordinaire, things that you cannot find anywhere else in Americana.
That's it.
Well, one person's junk is another person's treasure, especially if they buy it from you and Floyd. Or they're going to have to pay a treasure. They're going to have to take out a loan to buy it.
They won't hire me and Marvin down there at Graceville. They will.
Was it one of them? Hey, was it one of them Campbellton statements you made that kind of got you on the blacklist?
Yeah. Hey, he's disparaging the bidders.
Anyway, guys,
go ahead, Marvin.
We're glad you're joining us tonight. I can tell it's going to be an evening already, and we ain't even got off the introduction yet. But hey, if you're watching this on Facebook, do us a great big favor. Reach over and hit the like button and hit the share button so that our broadcast is shared on your page with the whole wide world. Charlie Platt and the Dirt Road Sports Show coming to you live tonight, July the 13th. 2023, and I want to give a big shout out on my backdrop there. It is coming to us. That was Mobile Bay at sunrise. Now, I don't know what day it was, but it was Mobile Bay at sunrise, sent in to us by none other than Mr. Kenneth Spooner, and he just texted, and he is watching live tonight from Avery Island, Louisiana, the home of Tabasco sauce. Tabasco sauce.
Hold on just a second. Freedom.
Oh.
Now, do you know where Smokey's at? Can you get on the phone?
Yeah, I can get him.
Call him up and tell him to bring some WD-40 over to your place and whatever in the world is under your chair that's doing all right.
He won't do it on credit. He won't do it on credit.
I've never heard such in my life.
Well, that's because you don't live like poor folks. See, I had to live like poor folks. I had to. This chair. But do you know where this chair come from? Do you know who sit in this chair?
I don't know where it come from, but I know where it needs to go.
Let me tell you something. George Williams gave me this chair. He sat in this chair. Do you know the world-changing thoughts and things that has went on in this chair right here?
And speaking of auctions, Christie's and Sotheby's would sell that, and it would bring
me.
It would bring a zero.
That squeak is What would you call it? That's character.
Character. There you go. That's it. All right.
Yeah.
See,
Y'all, can I
I've been
do?
studying my big
Put a muzzle
words.
on the character. Can you muffle
I've been
character?
studying my big
But
words.
we don't know if you pass the gas or your chair is squeaking.
Oh, if I pass gas, you'll know it.
Okay.
They're the distinct difference in the same.
Okay.
Do y'all mind? Can I do the introduction?
Go ahead, Mark.
Go ahead.
Interject.
Whoa.
Mary and his sister-in-law said, "Lord, the stories that chair might could tell."
Mm.
I don't know how much of it would be the truth, though, Queasel. What you think?
Well, none of it would involve work. I promise you that much.
Oh, guys, anyway, we're glad you're joining us. If you're joining us tonight live on Facebook or YouTube, we welcome you to the show. We're coming to you live. Our studios in Enterprise, Georgia. Our studios at Thompsontown, Georgia. Our studio at 100% Flamingo Boulevard, Georgia. And our studio at the brand new resurfaced turn number 3 on Omusi Creek, the old Rocket Speedway studio, live all across the great United States of America in foreign countries where it's legal and illegal to broadcast. All 57 states, 5 foreign countries, 4 sunken islands, and coming live from one of the greatest places on the face of the earth, the great state of Baker County, Georgia. We give a big salute to all of you out there. All right, guys, first time ever, brand new. You want to catch us next week on the major networks. Tuesday night, 9 o'clock. Immediately following. Oh, let me cut that phone off right there. Immediately following C-SPAN's Book Club presents a book signing with Al Gore. His brand new book entitled The Carbon Credits Con, How I Became Worth $300 Million Peddling Junk When I Left the White House Worth $1.7 million.
Mm.
Hey, he's an entrepreneur. No, he ain't peddling junk. He's peddling nothing. He's peddling zero. Nothing.
But somebody's buying it.
Oh, yeah. Hey, he got like hundreds
Somebody's
of
buying it.
Hey, somebody fool enough to buy it. Go ahead, Marvin.
Guys, I want to tell you tonight, we're stretching out as far as I know how to stretch on the big screen.
All right.
Maybe not the biggest screen we ever been on. It's 89.25 inches.
That ain't the biggest.
We are in the extreme northwest corner of the great state of Alabama tonight. We're live at Perry's Pickle Pig Feet Eating Contest every Tuesday night, rain or shine. Perry's Persimmon Rubs for chest colds. Perry's free peach sodas with every church bulletin you bring in. Perry's.
Come on, Mark. You go ahead. You're going to have to repeat them, Mark. Go ahead.
Perry's panty liners for extra large men and women and all others. And payday loans up to $10. And Ian, y'all ready for this one? It's a real town. Phil Campbell, Alabama. Phil Campbell, Alabama. Northwest corner. Y'all Google it if you don't believe me. But Perry's. Yeah. Perry's. Let me hit the rewind on that for some of us. Perry, Pickle Pig Feet Eating Contest every Tuesday night, come rain or shine. Persimmon Rubs for chest colds. What was that deacon that gave him that recipe on that?
Harry
Nubs.
Harry Nubs.
Yeah. Here's the best one for all of you church-going folks. Free peach sodas with every church bulletin you bring in. So if you go to church twice on Sunday, you can get you 2 free peach sodas. Panty liners.
Oh, mercy.
Perry's panty liners for extra large men, women, and all others. And here's one of the best. Payday loans up to $10 in Phil Campbell, Alabama.
I got to quit that the panty liners you said for men and women and all others. I didn't think they were but 2 classifications.
I'm trying to cover.
Perry woke up.
Well, no, I'm just trying to.
He
In the
woke
event,
up.
in the event that we have broadened our horizons out to others, Perry said that he wanted to cover men and women. Now, you if you ain't an extra large man or woman, there ain't no need to go to Perry's for your underwear.
Well, I thought it might kind of fit in with Al Gore and the credits deal and the gas that cows put out, and they're gonna put those panty liners on cows to keep the methane from getting in the atmosphere.
Well, it could be true, but I'm extra large, and I don't know about all others. I guess that includes the agender, the transgender, the transvestite, the hermaphrodite, and the whatever else that they are. He's all inclusive. He's all
Sound like he done woke up.
yeah, Paris. He's all denomination too. You got the money, he'll sell you some drawers. I promise you that.
That's what I'm talking about. Yeah.
But we want to give a big shout out to Perry over in Field, Campbell, Alabama. When y'all over that way, stop in and see him. Give him some of your business. So,
Take a church bulletin.
yeah.
Yeah.
Look right here. There's a good human interest story. Mike Stewart up in Arlington said we carried a group of early county bobcats to Field Campbell in 11 and 12 to help their bobcats clean up after a tornado went through. Man, alive, that's a good human interest.
People don't believe what we tell them. There's a man right there, he's verified a town that you talk, and they say, "Oh, there ain't no town." Listen, Mr. Stewart has authenticated our truth telling.
Yeah,
and that's a great
Nothing
thing
but
to
the
do right
truth.
there in
Mike,
2011,
and I can tell you this: Mike Stewart ain't gonna tell a story. He's about
And-
a half Baptist preacher.
And probably what they done, they probably helped Perry out up there. Probably kept him in business, cleaned his place up there, so he
Drinking him peach
so he can have
soda.
that big footage.
Yeah, Mike, we want to know if you watching. We want to know if y'all went to Perry's up there in Field Campbell and maybe what y'all bought.
Yeah.
Don't be asking about his panty liners now. That gets personal.
I don't know if
Yeah.
I don't know if Mike's still watching after that. Lord have mercy.
Lord help us. But hey guys, we're glad we joined us. It took us 15 minutes to do the introduction tonight, but hey, we're glad you're here tonight. We love you. We appreciate you joining us. We got a great crowd watching all over everywhere tonight, and we're glad you're here. Don't have a clue what we're gonna do or what we're gonna talk about for the next hour, but hopefully we'll have a good time. I do want to start it out. Let me start it out with this. We had a photo sent in right here.
Ooh.
It's Erskine right here.
That's right. That's right.
Now,
Read
give
them and
credit
weep.
where credit is due.
Read them and weep.
He that was from Queasel Erskine last week on the great Lake Eufaula, Walter
No.
F. George. Where?
That's you. Alabama call it Eufaula. We call it Lake. We call it Fort Gaines. I don't know what
Okay.
lake it is.
I got you. All right.
We
well,
call it Fort Gaines.
anyway, and he said now, he said, what did he say? That was no ice, all
No
fish.
ice. They melted all the ice. No, but fish and water. That's right. There they are. Pictures worth 1,000 words.
Marvin,
Yes, sir.
is that what you gonna serve to eat at the homecoming at Flat Creek this weekend?
I hadn't talked to Queasel about that yet.
Okay.
No,
I kind of
no,
doubt it.
I can go
I
ahead and
kind
tell
of doubt
you.
they'll be around on Sunday.
Yeah,
Kind of doubt it.
he always likes stuff to be donated.
Yeah.
And
That's right. Y'all got homecoming at your Flat Creek, hadn't you?
Yes, sir.
Sunday.
Yes,
Buck?
I got
Who's
Y'all having
home.
some
gonna
good
be
preaching this
singing?
week?
Y'all gonna have singing?
We're not having a singing group this year, but there'll be plenty of preaching. I promise you that.
You
And
gonna have
there
some
will
good
be-
preaching.
Preaching? You preach
Yeah,
on
he-
homecoming day?
Yeah, man, we preach and eat on homecoming day and take offering.
Yeah, but what I want to know, you gonna have some good preaching.
Yeah, that's what I.
A
That's somebody.
homecoming day, if they preach,
Yeah.
they preach after dinner.
Yeah.
They preach after dinner. 2:00 is preaching time. Old
Yeah.
time is homecoming.
Floyd, it's 2023. You ain't gonna get a Baptist to come back to church after they done eat a belly full.
They think they know how to go lay down somewhere.
Yeah, they're going to go get in the bed or get in the recliner.
You preaching?
Yeah, I'm preaching. Yes, sir.
Well, that's good. Okay.
Hey, I just had a picture sent. I don't know if I can get it up. It's a mess of fried fish and French fries, and this is what the caption said. This is part of those fish that was in that cooler.
Throw it up there. Throw it up there. Let's see what the finished. Let's see what the finished product look like.
All right, you have to give me a minute. What did you say there, Floyd?
I said them fish has already started being consumed.
Yeah.
They don't tell how old that picture is now. Y'all understand that? They don't tell how old that picture is. Y'all just calm back down, ease it back down, and get back in your lane now with all the fish talking. Oh, y'all know who you're talking to.
Wait a minute. We got a message here from Mike Stewart. Says, did not visit that establishment. I don't know why. But we did cook hot dogs, burgers for the student body who were working alongside. No panty liners were involved. So there you have it.
Oh, they missed out on that.
Now let me ask. Let me ask this question now. Did Mike go and visit and bring some panties back to his wife Nan?
I ain't saying nothing about
that. Move on, Marvin, to the commercial. You better get on out of this trap, Marvin, before you get.
You're going to get somebody in trouble right quick.
All right, Floyd.
Try to keep you back in your lane now, Marvin.
Tell them about Ziggy.
Hey man, the best place in the world if you want to go get you some good seafood. I was in there today. I bought me and Nadine 2 little salmon steaks, and we kind of pan-seared them tonight in some olive oil and had those with some wild rice on the side there. And she's got a special going on that salmon, fresh salmon, just as good as you ever had in your life. I think it's $14.99 a pound for fresh. You ain't gonna buy no fresh salmon nowhere, no cheaper than she's got it this weekend at ZB. And I laid eyes on them catfish y'all see up there in the top. Laid eyes on them. I maybe about tomorrow night with the fried catfish there. I like the whole catfish and Nadine likes the fillet, so I'm gonna mix it up there and do that. But y'all see that fresh seafood in there. Y'all know where she's at in Colquitt, Georgia. There's a number right there. There's a cell phone number. Give her a call, 229-254-7115. Got some good steaks in there. Got some of the best seafood you ever have in your life in there. Good, fresh. And she's got enough to fill you up. I guarantee you. If you want your cooler full, go in there and buy you a cooler full. She'll fill it up for you and put some ice on top of them right there so you can go home and cook them yourself. Cook them just like you want them cooked, and then you ain't going to be quarreling with nobody about how they was cooked. Y'all go see Ziggy B's Seafood Market right here in Colquitt, Georgia. Y'all will be proud y'all did.
All right, there's the picture right there of the finished product after it's been cooked right there.
Come on down, man. Look at that.
Mm-hmm.
Right.
We like to let our people know who's watching and what's going on. I just got a text. It said, Booger is watching on his smart 65-inch television while eating a fried bologna sandwich, watching you and all of you voice your opinions.
Mm-hmm. I know who that is. He's over there on First Street.
I see it.
A flag flying in his yard right there, and he got about a 82 or 83 model Chevrolet truck in the yard there. Long wheelbase, white, if you can make it out to be white. But he's in that recliner, and he got tomatoes scattered all around in the floor in tubes, and buckets, and plastic out on the floor. He got that. Next time you go over there, be cabbages all on the floor. Fresh cabbages piled out everywhere.
You remember that time he had about 400 jars of pepper sauce on his table?
Yeah, the pepper sauce. I was going to say he's finna start making pepper sauce now. His peppers is coming in, and he makes some of the hottest I ever had in my life. I got a bottle of it. Woo! Man, it'll set you on fire now, let me tell you. But anyway, Booger Snodgrass, that's who we talk about. He's our old friend over there. We know him.
Booger.
He retired from the paper mill.
Mm.
Mm-hmm. He's a good retiree. He practices retirement real good.
He fits the mold very well.
Yeah, he can handle retirement.
Oh, Queasel, tell them about our buddies over on Highway 27 at Phillips.
Oh yeah, they got everything you need. They got all your parts, farming parts, automotive parts, truck parts, anything like that you need. Everything you need to as far as fluids and lubricants. I think they even do gift baskets. I think Miss Key does some gift baskets out there. They got them world famous rabbit pellet grills, and then they got multi flavored rabbit pellets, what you can grill in your. You put in that rabbit pellet grill to give your meat that rabbit pellet flavor. Some of the best meat you ever had in your life. Man, you can take 2 or 3 slabs of ribs and throw them on that thing and set it on about 200 degrees and walk off in about 5 hours. Come back and ooh, you talking about something good to eat, man. Them things is fitting to eat. They got all kind of wrenches, screwdrivers. They got anything you need to farm, mechanic. They got it. But let me tell you about next door. They got next door. That's what we need to focus on because we look like we're gonna have to buy all our senators and representatives some kind of firearm to take back to Washington with them because they look like they're going into the dope business up there. So we're gonna have to take them some kind of they're gonna have to take some kind of personal protection so that they can get up there and legislate us into the poorhouse. So they got any kind of firearm you might need. They got any kind of bullets, any kind of ammunition. They do repairs. They do restoration of the guns. And Johnny is just full of advice. If you don't think he knows how to tell you how to do something, you just need to go up there and ask him. These is good people. They work hard. They have worked hard to build a business. They've got a lot of money invested, and they sell this stuff at a fair price. Just a great place to go in and visit and get to know them. Give them a call. Better than that, just stop by right there on 27, just out of town on 27 South. If you headed south right there on the right, you can't miss it. Uh, Floyd's going to give you a good reason at the end of the show why you need to go see him at the Holster 9. Any kind of gun you want, if they ain't got it, they can get it coming in there. They got a huge selection. Really, really turned it into a booming business on the parts side and the firearms and ammunition side. They've really done well with this. The gift baskets are doing good. The grills are selling good. They've sunk a lot into it, and it's paying off. Glad to have them in Colquitt. Glad to have them doing business even more. We're so proud to have them as sponsors for the Dirt Road Sports. We appreciate them. Go let them know how much you appreciate them. Keep us on the air. They're good folks.
All right, guys. Before we go to the trivia, I want to talk to you about something that hit the news today, actually. Hit the news today, and I want to get y'all's opinion on it. And then maybe after the trivia a little bit later, we'll do another one or something. But this came out on the news today. A member of the Detroit Board of Police Commissioners who was caught in a car with a prostitute by law enforcement is claiming that the incident is a big misunderstanding.
Of course it is. I mean, what do you expect? I mean,
he said, I'm done talking about it. That's just not what happened. He said he was going to have to explain it to his family and that he wasn't hiding anything, but it was just a big misunderstanding. It happened at 7:15 a.m. Wednesday in Detroit as he was engaging in a sex act with a prostitute.
Oh, well, now you didn't put that in the first part. You
that,
left that out.
that changes everything right
I mean,
there.
I'm just telling you what it said right here that but it was a big misunderstanding.
They
It
trying
don't
to frame
sound
him.
like
Hey man, they trying to frame him. Hey, y'all, you don't understand how
Well,
this thing works. They tried to frame him, man. He's done something. He's been enforcing the law so strong and so heavy. Up there in Detroit, he got folks mad with him, and they framed him. They got that woman in there that she enticed him into the car and made him take his clothes off, and they framed him. You need to move on with this. And
yeah.
I'm positive he votes Democrat ever
She was
time.
she,
So we fitting to move on from this. There's no need in beating that dead horse anymore.
She was
Let's
probably
move on.
holding.
Let's
She was
move on.
probably holding him at gunpoint.
That's right.
Uh,
Move
I
on.
feel like,
He worked for
or he
Donald
could have
Trump.
went to what was your store's name now?
Perry.
Perry's.
It was
He
Perry.
could have had her some panty liners too. Now you don't ever know. He could have been doing a good deed.
Mhm.
Yeah.
I mean,
But they said he
never
probably
know.
gonna have to resign.
No, man, he ain't gonna
Uh-uh.
He was a victim.
Where
He
you
was a
get that
victim.
from? Please.
Yeah, here we go.
Too much news here now.
Yeah.
Uh-uh.
Today, multiple media outlets released information alleging indecent conduct this morning. The allegation is untrue, and the situation is a big misunderstanding.
That's exactly right.
I bet
I
it
do
wasn't
not
near. Hey, I bet it wasn't near as big a misunderstanding that it was when he got home and told his wife about it. I bet that's when the misunderstanding come about now.
And it's
Yeah.
it's all becoming a distraction for the important work ahead.
Yeah,
Oh,
but
It's real.
enforcing the law in Detroit.
Yeah. Oh,
Big
yes,
was a-
sir.
do it.
He was a policeman.
Yeah.
No, he was a police commissioner. He was on
Commissioner.
the board
The
that
main
oversees.
man, not a policeman. He's a police commissioner.
He the
was the
man.
He's the man what sets the policies.
He
That's
orders
right.
them
Well, they
around.
have in Detroit. They have a board of police commissioners that oversee all the police department, and he's like an elected or an appointed board member that
Hey.
governs the police department.
Listen, I got to retract that. I'm gonna have to agree with Floyd 100% because they doing such a good job with crime prevention in Detroit. Man, this man here, he had to be he's the victim.
They set him
He had
up,
to be
man,
taken
because
advantage of. Yeah.
he's cracking down on crime up there, on carjackings and robbings
Yeah.
and looting
Yeah.
and all that kind of. He's cracking down on that, so they set him up.
Yeah,
they
I'll
set
have to
him up,
agree.
man.
I
That's the
think
only way.
so.
That's the only thing can happen. I think I'm gonna be on his side on that, Marvin. I think it's when all the truth unfolds, it's all gonna be a big misunderstanding.
Big
So I probably
misunderstanding.
need to we need to move on from this before we get
Move
ourselves.
You probably
Yeah.
probably not gonna hear anything else about it because the truth is gonna kind of surface and it's gonna kind of go away. Sort of like the cocaine at the White House and that kind. See, all that's the truth finally come up. It just kind of went away and
Move
that
forward.
marijuana they found up there 2 years ago, it was so truthful, it went away before it ever got brought to the surface. So when lies come out about good people, they have a way of just kind of going away. You just
Yeah,
let
that's
them
right.
just
The truth
ease
will-
on
the
out.
truth will
That's
overcome.
that's what.
Overcome.
Jarrett Mott put on there. He might have been undercover,
He was undercover.
or
If
should
he
that
was
be an S
undercover, they
on
would
there?
have seen him.
Under the covers.
If he was under the covers, they would have seen him. That won't work.
Oh, anyway, hey, good fact check me. Mike Stewart's done told you we tell the truth. Fact
They
check
done
me. It's
the
on
truth.
there today. Yeah, yeah, on
Mm.
the truth. All right, let's go, and it's time now for the Southern Hissy Fits trivia time here on Charlie Platt, the Dirt Road Sports Show. 229-726-4825 is the number to call if you want to order embroidery, t-shirts, tumblers, gifts, more, car tags, keychains, candles, whatever you need. They got it right there at Southern Hissy Fits on the southwestern corner of the square, 109 West College Street in Colquitt, Georgia. That's their number on the screen. Give them a call. They're the sponsor of Charlie Platt and the Dirt Road Sports Show trivia time. The winner will receive an enamel logoed mug. Courtesy of Southern Hissy Fits, the correct answer and the name. If you'll text me your name and correct answer, you just might be the winner tonight here on the trivia contest. And it is hold on, I
They lost the trivia question.
I
have you, Marvin?
lost the trivia question. Hold on, I got to give me a little. Y'all just give me a little time here.
Do you write these questions down, or you have them in your phone?
Yeah. Here we go.
Huh?
Here we go. Okay. Yeah. Anyway, what'd you say? I wasn't paying you no attention.
I said, do you write these questions down, or do you have them in your phone?
A little bit of both. A little bit of both.
Mostly
Text
in the. Go ahead.
Text the correct answer and your name to 229-254-5060. Southern Hissy Fits trivia time here on Charlie Platt and the Dirt Road Sports Show. Here's the question, boys. In St. Louis, Missouri, These pop-up ads keep coming on here. That's why I can't do it. In St. Louis, Missouri, Quizzle, this one's for you. In St. Louis, Missouri, it is illegal for what kind of person for a firefighter to rescue? It is illegal in St. Louis, Missouri for a firefighter to rescue who?
Is this
Is this real? This for
This
real?
is real. Yes, it's a law on the books in St. Louis, Missouri.
Well, I got a buddy that's a firefighter. Can I call him and ask him?
You want to phone a friend, as they say on the game show. I don't know. Charlie's breaking up. Can you hear me, Charlie?
Yeah.
He's freezing.
So you saying the trivia question is what type of person?
Who is it illegal for a firefighter to rescue in St. Louis, Missouri? It's a law.
Is it a
I
who or
just had
what?
a trans. Well, somebody just texted a tangential person, and that is not the correct answer. While we're waiting, let me call out here Cindy Coronado. Our boys, Miller County football boys, are in Pensacola tonight watching the show. Floyd went and got his car washed, gave them a donation. They got up the money. They're in a hotel room tonight in Pensacola for their football camp. And we send a big shout out to all of them tonight in Pensacola, Florida. And appreciate any of you that stopped by and helped them. Well, let me look at here. Here we go. Let's see.
Floyd Cousin done sent one to me.
What did he say? What did he say?
Woman wearing a nightgown.
No. He is right. He is right. That's it. Because here's the correct answer. An undressed woman, even if they are wearing a nightgown.
Send him a cup.
Can't save them from fire. They got to burn up.
A woman who is undressed or is wearing a nightgown, it is illegal for a firefighter to rescue them in St. Louis, Missouri.
What about
you got to send Floyd Cousin a cup?
That should be partially naked woman, shouldn't it?
Yeah.
I mean,
wait, no, whoa. No. You remember what your buddy Lewis said? Naked is you got your clothes off. Naked means you got your clothes off and up to something.
That's exactly right. That's right.
Yeah. What's your man's name that won it there, Queasy?
That's your cousin.
In Gainesville, Georgia. David
all county up there.
All the way up there in Gainesville, Georgia.
That's him.
Lord,
that's
your first cousin. That's way up there in the mountain you're about, ain't it?
Yeah. He lives on the side of the mountain that don't.
Make sure you tell the Hissy Fit folks, get him his address and all now.
Queasel's got his address. So listen, you heard it here on Charlie Platt and the Dirt Road Sports Show. If any of you have family or you visit St. Louis, Missouri, and you stay in a hotel or wherever you stay, women sleep with your clothes on.
That's right, and being in case you know about who runs St. Louis? Is that run by Democrats or Republicans?
It is. It is.
Democrat control. Yeah. Hey, that makes sense. Yeah, this makes sense.
Undressed women, even if they got a nightgown on, illegal for a firefighter to rescue them.
It ain't a good situation out there. Yep.
I remember.
Yep.
I remember that's where it all started back there about 10 years ago.
That's right.
St. Louis.
Queasel, I just got a text from the infamous Larry P. Funderburk, and he said he went by Hissy Fits and he got him a cup, and it's got a side view of a Seminole Indian on it, and wanted to know if me and you would like to have one like it.
Yeah, Funderburk.
He knows better than that.
There's a picture of it, Funderburk. Did Larry watch it last week when you put that picture of John Conley up there?
I don't know. Funderburk, if you watching, we had a picture of your twin, Floyd. I threw one up when I went to the Opry, and it was John Conley, and Floyd thought it was you up there singing on the Grand.
Just like it. He looked just like Larry Funderburg.
Yeah. I tell you, somebody else that reminds me of John Conley is Carletto Fane.
Carletto Fine. Yeah, he does.
Yeah.
He sure
Yeah.
does. Yeah.
I don't see that. I can see Funderburg. I don't see
I think
Carletto Fane.
Funderburg more than I can Carletto.
Yeah, I don't see that.
I'd like to do a public service announcement if you fellas don't mind.
Go
And
ahead.
Go ahead.
I think it holds true anywhere you go. This happened. This is just a reminder. From time to time, our citizens and neighbors can teach us all something that sometimes we seem to forget in life. And this is nothing but the truth. Allegedly, there was a estranged boyfriend-girlfriend situation, and the estranged girlfriend was sporting around a new friend, and the estranged boyfriend caught up with them on the streets of Dothan, Alabama, and caught them at the stoplight where they couldn't get away, and run out of his car with knife in hand. There's a lesson here. Knife in hand. This is allegedly nothing but the truth. And the old boy that was riding in the car said, "You better stop, hold it. Don't come no closer to me. I ain't playing." Guy kept on coming. I said that. Get back, Jack. Get. Pulled out a pistol and shot him in the face.
Come on, with the man with the knife.
That's
Shot
right.
the man with the knife.
That's right.
What's
And
the
the
moral?
lesson that I have heard all my life, but a lot of times in this politically correct society, we forget. Never bring a knife to a gunfight.
That's right. You're gonna lose.
You're gonna lose
Every time.
That's good advice, Charlie. I'm glad y'all need to listen to that. You don't need to do that.
That's an interesting story. I know it made the news, and our newspaper here, if I may.
Yes.
If I may read a story from our newspaper. Miller County Liberal, the greatest publication there is in the world. And in fact, I'll make two comments today about it. On the front page is our friend that we've made famous with his book, Dr. Ted Arrett, with his book, podiatrist from Albany that moved down to Bay Point and left that hellhole of Bay Point and moved back to Albany. Our podiatrist friend made the front page under the fold of the Miller County newspaper, and I asked him where did he get that suit of clothes that he was wearing to have his picture made, because it looked like he had just stepped off of a freight train with that T-shirt he had on. But anyway, that's our friend Dr. Ted Arrett. So, if I may read from the City of Concord Police Department report. It's always an interesting read about people. This is a human interest story that criminal trespass / business. That's what it says, business. On Tuesday, June 29th, at 2:38 p.m., Sergeant Michael Musgrove of the Concord Police Department responded to 359 4th Street, the Circle K. And in the event any of you are watching from another town that don't know what the Circle K is, it is a convenience store where they sell lotto tickets, they sell fruit-flavored cigars, they sell sodas, and they sell 40s. If you might know what a 40 is, they sell. That's the big malt liquors in the 40-ounce can. They sell those.
That's also
if you will.
That's Marvin's coffee outlet too.
Yeah, Marvin goes there to buy coffee. He says, "Okay." So at the Circle K, it's a convenience store. You know, it's a nice convenience store. It's a convenience store. They also sell Kent cigarettes there. Upon arrival, Sergeant Musgrove, and I tell you what, these guys, they get my hats off to policemen in Concord, Georgia, what they have to deal with every day. But anyway, Sergeant Musgrove spoke to the manager, and the manager stated she had a verbal altercation with a customer later identified as Jakara. I'm not going to say her last name and don't want to embarrass Jakara. Okay, let's move on.
Go ahead.
And she lived in a northern part of the county, if you will. Okay, give her address for that. Buy you a liberal and then you can read the whole story. The manager stated that she wanted Miss Jakara, and here's where I get confused. She wants Miss Jakara trespassed from the Circle K. Now, I'm having a problem with this. Me and Nadine has talked about this. We understand. We maybe another word instead of having her trespassed from the Circle K would be like banned from the Circle K. But trespassed, I don't know who. That's what I'm reading. It's in the paper, so it's got to be the truth. It's got to be the truth. Trespassed from the. What do you have to do to get trespassed from a convenience store?
Yeah.
I've seen them come in there with the breeches hanging down to the knees. I've seen them coming down there with their shirts off. I've seen them coming down there with that looked like they had just rolled out of a dumpster. Been there for 3 days in the garbage dumpster. I've seen them come in there with that. I've seen them come in there and they don't have no money. They don't have nothing. Didn't trespass them, but they trespassed in just proper. So I don't know what you have to do to get trespassed. Sergeant Musgrove filled out a criminal trespass warning. They're using that word a lot. Trespass warning. And had both of them sign all 3 copies in triplicate. How do you get somebody they reared in, thrown out of the convenience store to sign 3 papers? How do you do that? I mean, he's a magician. If he can calm that situation down to where you can get the trespasser to sign papers saying, "Yeah, I'm trespassing." He's good. Sergeant Musgrove is good if he can do. What do you call that? De-escalated, if you will. He de-escalated. After Jakara signed the warning, she signed it. Sergeant Musgrove then explained to Jakara that she had been trespassed from the Circle K. So now, she has not only been threatened to be trespassed from the Circle K.
She done been.
She's officially trespassed from the Circle K.
Mm-hmm.
Get out of the Circle K and don't ever come back. Okay, she's been trespassed from the Circle K until, we got a caveat, until further notice. And if she returned to the Circle K without permission, oh no, this is redundant. There's a possible chance. I'm reading. There's a possible chance. So this is maybe that you go. The possible chance she could be arrested for, get this, criminal trespass. Jakara acknowledged that she understood and would not return. I ain't never going back in that place again. They'll trespass you.
Hey, look, Dr. Airy threw you a bone. He said short list, people banned from Walmart or convenience stores.
That's it. How many people have y'all ever known in your life that got trespassed/banned from the convenience store?
I've heard stories about folks shooting in the ceiling at the alley cat that didn't get banned back in the day.
They didn't throw them out. They might have told them, "Hey, look here, man, go outside, and cool off, man. Here, put that thing down, put that thing up." They didn't trespass them from the alley cat.
I can remember when everybody from Miller that had a Miller County address or tag on the vehicle couldn't stay at a certain motel in Panama City. I remember that. I reckon we was trespassed or banned or whatever. Yeah. I've been sold out of some fine motels in Panama City.
Was Floyd involved on that quiz?
Oh man, no.
I think he was, because I think it was the history that had drifted down to us before we had got there. I think somebody had set that mark up pretty high. And when we rolled in there and they seen that Miller County tag, they didn't want to. We got to stay one time, and that was it. From then on, nobody from Miller County stayed at that fine establishment motel right there on the strips.
This just got sent in to us. Our signal tonight is going farther than the Grand Ole Opry. That's coming to us live tonight from northern Michigan.
Come on.
Jeez, you guys.
Wow.
Huh?
Mike Houston, he's watching tonight from northern Michigan. Look at that beautiful lake setting in North Michigan.
I don't care who you are. That's fine right there.
That is.
Signal going out stronger than the WSM Grand Ole Opry tonight, guys. We appreciate all of you joining us. Charlie, we got another bill to pay.
Man, do you?
All right. Coming soon to both Troy, Alabama and Bainbridge, Georgia. Now, we're talking about in the very near future, Outlaws Bus and Barbecue. In between now and then, though, catch them on the road at various locations throughout the Wiregrass region. Check their Facebook page. All you got to do is type in Outlaws Bus and Barbecue, carry you to their Facebook page, find out where they're going to be this weekend. Go out and get you some of those great barbecue ribs. Look at that pulled pork sandwich down there in the corner. All coming out of that fine food truck, and they bring that good grill smoker out there to wherever they are, and you talking about something that'll just take your breath away, the smell of that fine barbecue cooking. Great side dishes to go along with it. You'll find it at Outlaws Bus and Barbecue, coming soon to 3 Notch and 231 in Troy, Alabama, and also the old Kmart Shopping Center, Bainbridge, Georgia. Get out this weekend, look them up, and have you some good barbecue. In fact, do like I did. Get you a slab or so of ribs and take them home with some coleslaw and some other great side dishes and enjoy it all weekend long. It's Outlaws Bus and Barbecue. Check them out on Facebook today.
All right, Floyd, I don't know. Is it tomorrow your birthday?
No. What's the date? My birthday is Sunday.
Yeah.
16th.
I knew it was coming up. I see Wayne Gucci put it on there. What will be your official age on Sunday? I don't.
76.
76. Gotcha.
Happy birthday.
Hey, man, I tell you what, I've enjoyed every one of them. Been alive and well on every birthday I ever had, including the first one.
Floyd, have you found me any answers on my snail
Hey, we need an update on that real quick there, Queasel. Sam was asking me, said, you heard any more from him? He's afraid somebody bowed your house down or something.
I come home from Atlanta today. I went out there on the porch to let Katie out, let the dog out. I counted 52 on the front porch. My wife said she went to the garden today, picked more snails than she did peas and okra, and they eat my garden up, and nothing we doing is working. Everything I wanted to do, Dr. Hartzog told me I couldn't do it because it would kill my garden. They are everywhere. They on all the plants. I ain't never climbing up the trees. They they all just all around all the trees climbing up it. I ain't never seen nothing like it in my life. Nothing.
Get you some persimmon. Get some persimmon juice spray and spray on.
Well, it says salt would pucker them up. It would dry them up.
Yeah.
Yeah, I've heard that.
Yeah.
But Doc said if I put salt around my garden,
Gonna
it
salt
would
the
make
earth.
the dirt and it'd kill my garden.
Salt the earth. That's biblical.
So I don't know what to do, man. They
I ain't
eat my
never heard
garden
that
slap
before.
up.
Mm-mm.
They done ate up all the snap beans.
Well, let me ask you this, Squeeze. Are they all in that area of Thompson Town, or is it just your property?
My property and the one next to it is the only place we've seen them. Now I've talked to some other people that's got a few, but nothing like we got. And so I don't know. I ain't never seen nothing. Never seen nothing like it in my life. I remember as a little boy, you used to see snails, but after many years, you never even seen a snail.
Right.
But they have come back and made it.
They made it a good place. There's something there that they like in that soil or something.
I walk early every morning. I kill 50 or so every morning, stepping on them in the driveway, walking back and forth to the road. I ain't never seen nothing like it. So if anybody got any idea of what you can do for a snail, but nobody that I've talked to can come up with an answer that you can. They got stuff you can put on there, but if you put it on there, then you can't eat the vegetables out of your garden. You know,
Yeah.
so there's nothing that they can come up with that you could put on your garden that wouldn't make it this safe that would kill the snails, other than stomping them. But you stomp one, the next morning there's 10 more there where you stomp that one at. So.
All right, we got a. It's time for the short list, boys. Here we go. It's that time once again. Time for Floyd's short lists and more. Brought to you by Berry Hill Auctioneers. Berry Hill Auctioneers, our sponsor in exclusivity and perpetuity of the great, the world famous Floyd's short lists and more. And now, please make welcome Mr. Floyd B. Lloyd.
Thank you, Marvin. I'm gonna move right along with this. We'll kind of keep the short list short tonight, if you will. Starting out with same-sex married couples that appeared on the Amos and Andy show. Tips on maintaining a sexy, toned body through diet, exercise, and sobriety by Hillary Clinton. Dead people that voted Republican in the last election. Parts of the Constitution that Democrats actually respect.
Yeah.
And of course, we have to include our beloved Pentecostals. Short list, Pentecostal. This is a short list. Pentecostal women that dip snuff. Other than Barry Barack Hussein Obama. People on Martha's Vineyard that have ever drank malt liquor from a 40-ounce bottle wrapped in a brown paper bag. Things that Barry Barack Hussein Obama has ever paid for with his own money. Reasons why homeless people, used syringes laying on the sidewalk, gangs of looters, illegal aliens, high taxes, and no police. Things, reasons that are going to make your city a more desirable place to live. Democrats, if you will.
Ooh.
Hey,
Oh,
Floyd, let me
ahead.
stop you there. Today on the news, San Francisco, homeless, they were having trouble. They had bought them an inflatable swimming pool and put it in, and folks was complaining about it. They had set them up in their homeless camp or wherever, a swimming pool.
Yeah, and you're just
Did they
imagine
put?
what is in that swimming pool long about now.
Yeah, I was wondering if they put some
Floating
Clorox and
around
some
in
soap
it
in it.
and stuck to the wall of the swimming pool.
Yeah,
Mhm.
Last
they
but
might have put.
certainly not least, including his bladder and his bowels, things that Joe Biden has any control over. See,
uh,
Listening to Creation and Compound.
That's a terrible sound, right? You know what else is terrible? Folks not hearing about a message of hope. Do me a favor. Please go ahead and like, share, and subscribe. That way you'll never miss out on our podcast episodes. Now, if you know somebody that might enjoy this episode, please copy and paste our link and send their way. Who knows? Sharing that link might help them experience a new sound.
You're listening to Creation Campus.
guys, I want to remind you that any time that you would like to get us some information of some things going on in the community. Just like last week, we made that announcement, and those guys were able to have a successful car wash to be able to get them to football camp in Pensacola. You got something going on at your church. You got some photos. You got some. You've caught some fish or whatever. Anything, send it to us. We'd love to share it with our audiences. Hey, look what has happened. Look at what has happened right here. Had it not been for Charlie Platt and the Dirt Road Sports Show, Chase Elliott would still be running, as Queasel said, on dirt. I mean, look at here. Charlie Platt and the Dirt Road Sports Show. Ted Airy is probably going to win a Pulitzer Prize for that book he wrote. Just think, we share your photo, we share your event, we share your news item on here. We run your advertisement for you. There's no telling the limitless possibilities that could occur. So get them to us. Get them to us. We'd like to share them. Here you go, Charlie. Here's yours.
And one other thing we'd like to mention that yours truly in the Dirt Road Sports did not encourage Chase Elliott to go playing in the snow during the off season of racing.
No.
But anyway,
We sure didn't.
no, but he did. Look at here. If you walked out this morning like I did, and about an hour and a half out there, say 8 or 9 o'clock, you felt like you were breathing water, it's because of the humidity. But the temperature isn't going to be that bad even tomorrow. Look at that. We still got some more rain coming in. Better chances come in on Sunday, Monday, and Tuesday. And then I guess Wednesday and Thursday, we're going to have the real introduction to summertime. 97 degrees possible highs by the mid and end of next week. Be careful out there. Stay well hydrated. And you see a thunderstorm coming up, get inside where you will be safe. Thank y'all for watching. We appreciate it. A lot of folks say, what do y'all do before, to plan this out? Just like with Jack Wingate and I for 20 years or more on TV, almost 25 years on TV, we never planned anything. And people who would come over to Jack's place and see me there on the weekend, one fellow walked up one night, lady, she says, y'all act just like you do on TV. I said, that's right. That's us. And we're just ourselves. And that's what you get with these four on the screen. Thank y'all for putting up with us. We enjoy having a good time. This is our weekly visit with each other. and we just proud to let y'all be a part of it. Thank you for watching. Pray for this nation. We in a mess every which way you turn. Queasel?
Well, last week I said I didn't know what we need to do to fix this country, but I have figured it out. I had to go to Atlanta, so all the way to Atlanta, and then all the way back from Atlanta, I listened to Billy Graham sermons.
Come on.
Old Billy Graham sermons. Some of them
Mm-hmm.
from the 60s, some of them from the 70s, some of them from the 80s, even some from the 2000s. And let me tell you something. We need to hear what that man had to say even back in the 60s.
Mm-hmm.
He had got it figured out. If there's ever been a man that walked in our lifetime that walked in touch with God, I believe with all my heart it was Billy Graham.
Yes,
I really
sir.
do. So let me tell you something.
Amen.
Let me challenge you in the coming days. If you got that Sears Pay Radio, Billy Graham got a channel on there. If you can't, you can go to the billygraham.com and you can get Billy Graham sermons off of that. You can go to I think YouTube is and they got all them things you can listen to them and figure out how to get them and play them through your earphones and just listen to what this man says. Listen to how he brings God's word. But what's more amazing is this. Listen to how he in the 60s and the 70s predicted what we are going through right now. It'll make chill bumps come on your back. I'm telling y'all, Jesus is the answer. This man, he preached the truth. You need to listen to him. We love y'all. Like Charlie said, this is us just getting together and glad y'all come along and be a part of it. We thank y'all for trusting us enough to let us spend an hour or so with you in your homes. We hope maybe we might have made you smile, might even made you laugh a little bit. That's what it's about. Life's too short not to laugh and be happy. Listen, you don't know tomorrow is not promised. Enjoy today. Like Floyd said, for a while, he said he enjoyed every one of his 76 years, and he did. He meant that. He enjoyed it. He's going to enjoy the rest of the minute that he's got because we know what's going to happen. We know where we're going in the end. Uh, why not be happy? Why not laugh? Why not enjoy and celebrate? We love y'all. Thank you for watching. Floyd?
Thank you, Queasel. Y'all listen to me. Listen close. Exercise your Second Amendment rights. Be prepared for whatever challenges faces your family danger-wise. Be prepared for it. Be prepared to protect yourself and your loved ones at all costs. Exercise your Second Amendment God-given rights. Surround yourself with like-minded people. That's what we do. That's what this is about. This is a circle of like-minded people. Now we can get one lunatic on here on this show, and it'll be total chaos. Total chaos. We're like-minded people. Y'all are like-minded people like us, or you wouldn't be listening to us. The lunatics do not listen to us. So surround yourself with like-minded people. The lunatics might listen for a little while, but they can't take very much of it. And be vigilant of your surroundings. Watch what's going on around you. If you see some idiot over there, if you see somebody acting the fool over this way over here, go this way. Get away from them. Don't be on that cell phone walking around with that cell phone stuck in your face like that. Look here, look here. Have no idea. Put the cell phone down, put it in your pocketbook, put it in your pocket, put the cell phone down, see what's going on around you, go to your car and leave and go home. Do not, whatever you do not take nothing off of your windshield wiper that anybody has left on your windshield wiper that might look like money. It ain't no money. There ain't nobody come by your automobile and left you no money on your automobile. That's like them folks calling or not calling, but putting up on all on the line now on the internet about, oh yeah, the commercials come on. Oh, you're gonna get $300 more in your Social Security check. Do not fall for that. That ain't gonna happen. Be vigilant of your surroundings. And at night, when you lay down and go to sleep and you get in that bed, in that comfortable bed that you got, and that air conditioner cranked up just like you wanted in that right degree, and you lay it on that pillow, and all them thoughts go coming in your head, start praying. Start thanking God for everything He's blessed you with. Listen to me. He's blessed you. Every meal, every morsel, every bite you've taken today has been a blessing from God. Every breath that you have breathed today in your body, everything you've seen, been a blessing from God. Just start thanking Him for those things. And you'll be asleep and you'll still be thanking Him.
That's right. Guys, we love y'all. We appreciate you joining us every Thursday night right here on Charlie Platt and the Dirt Road Sports Show. We hope you have a blessed week coming up. We hope that you stay safe. Want to encourage you, Sunday's coming. You know what I'm going to tell you. Go to church. If you don't have anywhere to go to church, we having homecoming at ours this week. Come visit us at Flat Creek. We love you. Lord willing and the creek don't rise. We're going to be right back here next week. Same place, same time. More of the same stuff and a whole lot of different stuff. Scripture for today is from the book of Matthew. I like this one. Enter through the narrow gate, for wide is the gate and broad is the road that leads to destruction, and many enter through it. But small is the gate and narrow the road that leads to life, and only a few find it.
Amen.
Listen.
You know what Reverend Kyle say about that?
What?
Why? Because only a few find that narrow road. He said, Phil Cole, only reason a few find that narrow road, because there ain't but a few looking for it.
That's right. That's it.
Ain't but a few looking for it.
Here's the good news. Jesus is the way, the truth, and the life. No man comes to the Father except through Him. And I'm thankful for the grace of God. And I want you to know today, Jesus loves you. Jesus loves you more than you love yourself, more than anybody else loves you. He loves you. Guys, we'll be back next week. We love you. Listen, I don't care what you do this week, this weekend. I don't care where you go. No matter what you do in life, always be particular.
See you.
Good night.
See you.
See ya.